Famous Guitars, episode number 42. And, I've been thinking about what famous guitar I wanted to cover next, and I thought I'd cover one of my favorite guitar players, one of the people that really inspired me to play, and of course I'm talking about this guy right here and this guitar. When you talk about guitars that become extensions of the artist, one instrument immediately comes to mind for Phil Keaggy. It's his 1971 Gibson Les Paul Deluxe. Phil Keaggy picked up this guitar in the early 1970s, right as he was fronting the power trio Glass Harp. From the start, the Les Paul wasn't just a tool, it was his voice. You can hear it all over Glass Harp's studio albums and see it in action during the band's fiery live performances, including the legendary footage captured in circa 72. Thick sustain, vocal-like phrasing, and soaring melodies, this guitar was at the center of it all. Now, while the model is technically a deluxe, Phil's Les Paul didn't stay stock for very long. Originally built with mini humbuckers, the guitar was heavily modified. The body was routed to accept full-size humbuckers, opening the door to a much bigger sound. Over time, Keaggy settled on a unique pickup combination, a vintage PAF paired with a PRS humbucker. This setup helped to define his signature tone, warm, powerful, and endlessly sustaining. This guitar also played a major role in one of the most important albums of his career. In 1976, Keaggy used this very Les Paul on a majority of the tracks for Love Broke Through, an album often cited as a cornerstone of instrumental guitar music in the Christian rock world, and quite frankly, one of my favorite records. By the 1990s, the guitar's historical importance was undeniable. Keaggy loaned it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, where it spent about 2 years on display as part of Glass Harp's exhibit, officially cementing its place in rock history. Visually, it's just as striking as it sounds. A cherry sunburst, one of my favorite finishes, over a flame maple top, dark walnut colored back, and the best part, the guitar isn't retired. Even today, despite owning high-end instruments like a Zion Custom and multiple James Olsen acoustics, Phil Keaggy still considers the 1971 Les Paul Deluxe his main electric. For him, nothing else quite matches its sustain or its ability to sing. And there you go, that is your Famous Guitars episode number 42, Phil Keaggy's 1971 Gibson Les Paul Deluxe. And like, share, and follow for more Famous Guitars. And don't forget to check out my album on elasticStage.com/Craig Allen Robinson.